do it, it becomes really simplistic. So actually what I'm going to do is, it's a computer, so you need to shut it down and start it up as a computer. There's a power switch back here, and it'll launch like this. The first thing you want to do is, I can build you a show that has all of your 12 LEDs patched for you so that you don't have to worry about it. But for now, I'm going to start a new show so that you don't have to go through this process. You don't have to patch your fixtures. But if you end up having to patch, if something happens and you lose the show, it's so easy. You just go into patch. This is your home menu. You get to it by hitting the home button. Go into patch, and you hit wizard, and it just asks you, no fixtures are patched. Okay, next. What kind of fixture do you want? I want an LED RGB. Next. How many do you want? 12. Cool. Start channel 1. That's the DMX address of your power supply, which should just be 1. You only have 1 power supply. And you hit patch. Done. And it automatically patches all of them for you.
Great.
So now you've got 12, and I only have 1 here, but then this becomes your intensity, right? Up here you have direct color control. So the first knob with the 3 color circle, that's your color. As you turn it, it'll go around your virtual color, your HSI color wheel. And then up here, this is saturation. So it defaults to being the most saturated, but as you turn left, it's going to become less and less saturated, right? More and more saturated.
White light.
Yep.
Where's white?
White is if you click them both. Well, actually, this is if you click the color knob, it's just going to cycle through some colors. And if you click the saturation knob, it's going to jump between full saturation and no saturation. Does that make sense? Or you can hit, you can select your fixture by hitting the button with the checkbox, and you go over here to color, and then you have all of these pre-built colors, including white, which is down here.
Nice.
Or you see this says 1 out of 3, so your second page of color control is an actual touch thing. Yeah. You've got more saturated down here, less saturated here, or you can use RGB sliders. Yep.
Color matching numbers.
Yep. So the way, I know you guys said you wanted to record, you want to have chases, you want to be able to do that kind of thing. So in that way, you select whatever lights you want to chase. You go over to chase, and you have all these pre-built things for you. So you won't really be able to see this because I don't have more than 1 fixture here, but it's gonna chase between red and blue. Or this one's gonna chase between green and yellow. And you've got a couple of pages of
open the overhead doors. We have a delivery or
options here.
FedEx, a big truck. Can someone please open the overhead doors?
Sorry, I can't think while other people are talking. Once you've set up a chase, you hit the chases button, and then you get all this control. You can have it snap from color to color. You can have it fade from color to color. You can change your speed up here, or you can twist the speed knob.
This can't read my BPM from my mixer, can it?
Oh, it's not gonna. I had this working when I built the chase manually, but it didn't. It's not working. Maybe this doesn't work for the pre-built chases. Here, I'll show you how to build a chase manually. That's even easier. So I'm going to do it manually, and then it will work. So let's say I wanted to make it like a red, green, blue chase. So red, record. It's going to ask you what you want to record. Chase number 1. Hit that button. Yeah, that's fine. Build a manual. So basically, this is telling you that any value that's up right now, any colors on any fixtures are going to record into that chase. Manual, yes, cool. Chase recorded. Next, change your color again. Red, green, record, hit that again. Chase step added. Do that for however many colors you want. And then when you want to play it back, the 2 things you need to do first are you hit clear. That's going to clear out your manual selection. There you go. You have to hit it 3 times, I guess. And that's going to totally wipe whatever's going on manually. And then you hit that chase. And I think you have to, there you go. Yeah, you have to have intensity up on your channels. Then flashing means it's running. You can change your speed here, slow it down, and then you can use the chases menu. So in here you've got, so it's snapping between colors. Now it's fading between colors. You can have it go forward, you can have it bounce, you can have it randomize between steps, because a chase is just a series of steps and you're just changing how it's moving from step to step. Or if you want, you can click the audio button and then it's just going to pick up a beat. See how sensitive it is. Yeah, it's pretty sensitive. It's just the board has an internal microphone somewhere. It's going to pick up on vibration. Cool. And then when you're done running that chase, you click it. It's not going to be running anymore. Cool?
Wow.
The other thing you're going to want to be able to do is record like color presets. You can do that using Scene.
Oh, perfect.
So Scene. So let's say you wanted them all to be red, or you wanted to have red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. You would obviously for each individual fixture, you dial in whatever color you want, and then you hit record again. And then you hit whatever scene you want to record to, scene 1, and then get out of there. Tell it you want to be in scene 1, and it's going to flash telling you you're in scene 1. And this is going to become your master for your scenes. If you want to exit that scene, just hit it again, it'll fade out. If you want more than one scene.
And intensity doesn't need to be up.
Yeah, yep, for that. I haven't, I'll be honest, I haven't quite figured out exactly what intensity needs to be up when yet, because I've only played around with this a handful of times. But
can you preset a chase within a scene?
No, a scene is. I think a scene is just a snapshot of what the. But I mean, if I'm sitting in a scene, I can launch a chase. And then I can turn my chase off. And I can launch my chase.
I see.
And I can turn it back
All
off.
right. So you can and you can't, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, another thing to mention, this is your master intensity for your manual channels. This is your master intensity, grandmaster for the entire board.
Grandmaster.
Yeah, right?
Nice.
DBO is dead blackout. I don't know why they put dead in front of it.
That's nice.
They've always, what every lighting manufacturer.
So you just hold it down and it stays and then let go?
Yep.
Okay.
So if you ever need to like black out for any reason,
yeah.
You want to do some strobe effects on everything?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically this. It will autosave as you're working. If you want to save it, you go into shows and you hit save, and it's going to ask you what you want to name it.
How do I tell it what I want to name? No chases.
I haven't quite figured out how to. Because if I click this, it's going to save it as my show 1. Can't figure out how to change. Maybe I have to click it. Yeah, you click it.
Right.
There you go. D. Okay. You can also put a flash drive in there, and if you hit USB, there's USB ports. You can save it to a flash drive. You just hit save. It's going to tell me that there's not a USB stick. Sorry, it's not even going to let me do
I
it.
assume you can open it from a flash drive.
Yep, yeah, so rather than doing that, you would just select the show and hit load. And then down here, you have to be in the load menu. So these are your tabs. Select your show and then hit load. And then you're going to say, yes, I want to load it. And it'll load it.
Okay.
Again, it's the same show we were just working on. So
Is this a kill?
this is a bump button for that channel.
Okay, got it.
Oh, right, this is technically an RGB-W fixture. So where this channel thinks it's another red, green, blue light, it's actually just a white light, because this is listening to this channel. That won't happen to you, just so you know. But yeah, so is that going to work for you guys? Is that comfortable with how that works and all that?
Yeah, I don't think that you're gonna want to do anything more than a scene or a chase, or just being
It'd be cool to have 4 chases set and have 4 scenes set based on situations.
Yep.